guys, what's up? Welcome back to this brand new video. And in this video, we're gonna just go back into our review section, which we were trying to revise, but wherever we have tried to get in our head while learning React, which was nothing much, but these much things have been covered, and we kind of have an idea like what we studied. Anyway, today we will pass an event handler as a prop. Before that, let me just go and open my Visual Studio and let me open the blank app, my favorite React blank app. Let's just wait for a few seconds and it loads. Okay, what is happening? What the heck is happening? What is this new Black Friday? I don't wanna know. Anyway, so this is event handler, this is grab, and what is this right side? Let me just grow it and let's just start. Don't do the npm react mistake, just change the directory first, cd, and then npm start. The thing will start with flying colors. Few seconds, it's slow to load. It just ended up loading. Ta-da! Nothing's happening on the screen. Crazy. So basically, localhost is not on your network. Is this? You gotta open on our network thing. Oh, for some reason, on our network is also not loading. What has happened, man? Is app.js fine? Looks like it's fine. Why is it not working? Is there any error? No errors. Why it is not working? Crazy. For some reason now, and everything has stopped working. Let me just search for some errors if I can find any. Um, Maybe my browser is unable to load it. Maybe some other browser will be able to load it. No, it is just not loading. Let me just try to pass in one simple thing from app.js. Will be, oh, I added a button or something as far as I remember the last time I did something. Anyway, for now, what we do, we just get rid of this const, whatever this thing is. So is it inside it? Is it inside the function? I guess so. No. I don't get this. Let me just get rid of this const function or whatever. There is some error. Random. Something is not defined. So it's not defined, then what is a problem? I don't want to. Let's just get rid of this. Warning. 4 is to 8. 8. Where is this line? Conditional menu. This line. I'll get rid of this line as well then. Now fine. Yeah, it's fine. Why isn't it loading, man? Just can't see any output on the screen. I don't know why. Is this a mistake by my side? I don't think so. Let me get rid of all the components. Let me just keep one component only to render. My child component. Let's try running it. Okay, now it is working. Initially it wasn't. That was crazy. Anyway, so let's bring back stepchild. Do we have stepchild? Yeah, we have stepchild, and it's some good code there. So let's, since we have brought stepchild back, let's just bring this back as well. Okay, now stepchild is also working. What about conditional menu? I guess we cannot call the conditional menu because conditional menu has this code. So this is the code for conditional menu, whatever you call it. So let's see. Okay, so conditional menu is also working certainly. What about this event handler component, like that button? Yes. So let's see. Okay, we get an error. We get a nightmare error. No, no, no. Oh, so basically because of this last thing, like the event handler component, yeah. So because of that, it is not working. Okay. Oh, crazy. We don't have anything in the event handler component. So how do we write event handler component stuff? I forgot. Why don't we just quickly revise it? Okay, this is how we debug things, bro. This was easy. Anyway, so let's go back and let's go bootstrap, config, button trigger interface, event handler function. I guess this was the code. I guess this was the code, right? Button was clicked, something like that. I guess I gotta put this. I gotta put this. This is the event handler function, right? How to add a event handler as a function component. So just go back here. I'll paste it, and instead of export default app, you just have to simply export this very file here, and instead of keeping that there, this looks fine to me. And I guess now we can import this event handler function as well, and without any errors. So click on me so we get some output. So how does the event handler looks? Function, event handler component, and we have something something inside. We have a const handle click, and okay, so inside the function you have another function called handle click, and it just basically gives us some alert. Okay, let's just customize this. Let me just um, alert, but at the same time, ah, prop alert, prompt, right? Prop or prompt, and we're gonna ask them, what is your name? I guess this will work. Let's just check it out. Click on it. What is the name? F. Okay. So instead of, I guess, it being here, should be here. Prompt. Eh, let me just give alert outside at least. Will it work the same way now? So, okay, it's working. Good work. Anyway, so you know how to add an event handler. Now, how do we pass in event handlers as a prop? Let's just chat GPT that thing for now. How do we pass in event handler as a prop? So I just want myself to be able enough to solve whatever exercise was given in the review section, which I am right now currently dealing with. Okay, passing in as a props in React involves defining a function as a parent component and passing the prop to the child. The child component then uses the drop execute function if specific occurs. Define the event handler as a prop component. Okay, what does this look like? हेलो हेलो हाँ मतलब कुछ नहीं पढ़ रहे मम्मी है ना 3:15 में जाएंगे वही पढ़ रहे हैं ठीक है जब हम खा लेंगे फिर अस्सलाम वालेकुम अल्लाह हाफिज़ okay anyway so okay what okay I do not know how to use state. I do not know. I almost forgot I was getting recorded. Anyway, so I do not know how to without using state. Like let me just say it without using use state because I'm scared of use state for now. Okay, so this is how. Okay, this looks like this is a good one. This is a good one. So let me just have a look at this. So React, import React from React. This is easily understood. You have to create an object called React from React. I mean, I've heard like it's deprecated. We don't have to mention React from in every line. Okay, function parent component. What? What? Parent component. You have to create a parent component. Man, inside it there's a handle button. Okay. So we have another. Bro, I want separate. I want separate. Child and parent component. Okay, so the child component looks like this. The child component is like child component. We have on click button, and this looks kind of hard for me. Like, lie. I don't get this, man. Like, there's a function keyword we have used, made a child component, and inside we have passed in a destructured prop called on click button. So this will take in the gifts which will the parent provide. Is a bag. So okay, we have a return keyword here, return statement, and return statement just returns a div, and we have two, what do we call, elements, h2 and button elements. And h2 is like child component, and the button is in the wherein we have an on click event handler, let's say. And yeah, and just has an on click this, and I click button, something will happen. Okay, this is easy. So instead of making it a child component, will be like um, propped component, prop button, child button. No. It's more like transmitted button. Transmitted button. Let's name our button as transmitted button. Okay, so we go again in the source folder. We click on the. Where do we click on this? Yeah, so we click on trans. Oh, we don't have anything to type in. Again, we gotta click on this. Yeah, trans TRAN transmitted. Trans button BTN. Trans BTN. .js. Trans button.js. Let the same thing, import React from React. It got loaded. Crazy good. Next thing would be using a function keyword and everything, but I'm too lazy. So just straight up copy the very thing in here. Okay, let's get rid of that line. Child component. No, it shouldn't be child component. It should be trans button. Copied, pasted. So this is our prop on click button, on button click. So it will be like transmitted, trans message, trans message, MES message. Okay, MES. Okay, I don't care. MESGL type. Anyway, so we gotta just edit some places. Okay, instead of exporting that, let's export trans button, and close this one. In app.js, go in here and gonna type in import um, trans button, from trans button. Crazy. Names are matching. Names are matching. It's defined but never used, so we're gonna use it. So we're gonna pass it in here as always. Trans button. But inside condition P, wrap around. Okay, this doesn't work. You have to make it like this. Okay. Okay, we have trans button there, but how do we pass in values to that? Oh, so before we can pass in something, we have to create a function. So okay, so we have to create the function in the parent component itself. So we go in here, and where is the function created? Is it just off? Where is it, before the app is written or after the app is written? That's a good question. Okay, what output we have got? Oh, crazy. Anyway, so oh god. Anyway, so as you can see, it is inside the parent component. So I have a question here. Um, in the parent component, we have created um, a, a function inside the parent component. Can not it work the same if it is created outside the parent component? How do I copy this? Parent component block. Say, quick, quick, quick. Yes, function can work fine. Say it's outside. Avoid rendering functions on every render. The key factor is function still gets passed in the prompt. Okay, so we should pass it. Okay, so this can be done outside as well. So we'll do it outside. Okay, we pass in another function. Instead of having handle even, since close all, don't get scared of everything. Like in the trans button, we have trans message. So that's what we are passing it in. So let's just make it trans message function. MSG, it is like not MSG. It should be MSG, not MESG. Let me get rid of this here. Let me get rid of this here. Oh god. Let me just zoom it in and try getting rid of it. MSG. Okay. So we will pass this and as an on click event in here, since it takes in things like that. Like how do we pass that in that reaches at the right place? What have they done? They have passed in an on click event, on click button, and they have passed that as a prop, the child component. So that's simple. That's simple. Okay. So we just pass that n on click event as trans message. Trans message. Okay. Looks like it's just the same now. We go back in here and we press it in. So this one works fine. This just doesn't work. On click button. On button click. So on button click. So do we have anything on button click? On click. So I mean that thing on button click which was there. Let's keep it the way it is. I'll see why. Let's get rid of trans and let's give it on button click. So this is the gift which you are passing it in. Okay, we have some error. Child component. Oh, we don't have a ouch. We don't have a child component. What? Oh, we gotta just do this. At least name should be different, bro. Okay, we have some another error. Handle button click is not defined. Where you have handle button click? Where is it? Maybe in app.js. Line 20. Line 20. Line 20. अबे line कहाँ है वो error? Line 28, 29. Okay, handle button click. So what will be passing in on button click? What should we pass it in? God, it gets complicated if you don't understand. Like I am not doing. Okay, it is working here fine, but this isn't working. The below shit. No, was it working? Wait a second. null. So it's taking null because there's no value in it. Ah! Let's go in here. Let's try to understand. We have written on click. On click is a constant thing and it should be present in both the places. So our function name is handle button click, not message button. Okay, it is our that. And in trans button, we gotta pass in on button click. On button click is actually used as a bag for passing the gift. So we go in here. Saying handle button click is not there. What are we passing then? We're not passed anything, bro. Ah! You know what we'll do? We'll just, for now, let's just copy the function as it is outside it to make things easier. Okay, for now we have saved it the way it is. Next thing we'll do is get this thing, the child component, and we'll just name the child component from something called trans button to it to be a trans button. Okay, and handle button click is not defined. The dumb is saying it is not defined. Anyway, I keep getting that same error, and after that we'll go in here and the entire thing we'll try to copy and put it in trans button, and instead of it being something else, we're gonna just copy trans button and just replace it here. Now it looks fine. I told you. Okay. Now I want to change few things. For example, this is the gift, right? So let's name it bag. Okay. This is a bag that is being passed. What was the bag before? On click button. On click button. On click button. On button click. Let's name it bag now. So let's see if it works the same. So it works the same. Wait a second. It didn't work the same. This is a direct action from the external function. Yeah, it is working same. Now I want to change in the function name. Let's say gift. Okay, we have passed in. So we have made it a gift. You see how interconnected these weird ass stuffs are. So we go in here and we just save it. I mean, like, it doesn't have to deal with it. So it's working fine. So that's how we pass in a prop. This is an on click event. This is a constant. You can't change it. I can make sense. I kind of understood it. Okay. Do we have time? No, we don't have time. 2 minutes left. Let's just I'll just tell ourselves what we'll be learning the next time. We learned how to pass an event handler as a prop. How do we pass an event handler as a prop? We have to create a function in the app.js file, and we are going to pass that function into the child component. That means we should have our child component already ready. So create a child component and um, create a functional component in it, and in the return keyword pass in h1 or h2 or something, and then n1 h1 h2 in the first side of the first half of the tag, like the opening tag. Pass in um, even handler like on click or something, and on click it should be equal to in curly braces to the prop which we have mentioned, and the prop which is accepting. What does it mean is, if you come in here, see, our prop is bag, so we have to mention bag in the curly braces. At the same time, this bag should also be passed in into the very thing as a prop, as you can see here. Makes sense? That makes sense. Anyway, we have running out of time now, so we can't go further with our process. So next thing would be receiving a prop event handler, receiving a prop event handler and attaching it to an event handler. Passing an event handler as a prop, now receiving a prop event handler. Okay, and attaching it to an event handler. That sounds like kind of crazy to understand, but okay, let's just say that. We'll be doing that in the next video. So can I highlight this? I don't have anything to highlight, right? Okay, anyway. So receiving a prop event handler and attaching it to an event handler. That sounds crazy. Okay, anyway, we'll do that in the next time. Till then, take care, be safe, keep DSA, keep reacting.